Underrated, versatile, casual, everyday. These are just a few simple words that could be applied to this Middle Eastern fragrance. If that sounds appealing, join me today as we explore Lattafa's Fakhar Extrait. Hello, my beautiful fragrance family. Justin here, fragrance fan. Go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification. I'm just going to keep on bringing you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews. That 40-ish and $100 range, and most of these are way less than that, and a good number of these you can find at your local rack stores. And today I got one that was released in 2023, and I was never really too interested in getting it because I never really heard too much about it. And I looked into it, and it really piqued my interest. And I'm talking about Fakhar Extrait. So this fragrance was released in 2023, I believe, and it is a clone of Paco Rabanne's 1 Million Parfum. If you don't know what 1 Million Parfum smells like, I'm going to go over this one as a standalone and then explain to you what I feel like the differences between the two are. So, as a standalone, Fakhar Extrait opens up with kind of a soft, spicy, zesty grapefruit opening. There's pink pepper and cardamom and grapefruit in the opening, but more than anything else, to keep it simple, it's soft spices on top of zesty, crisp grapefruit. It's also loaded down with solar notes and tuberose, that white, creamy floral and solar notes. There's a base of like some amber and cashmere and leather, but that's not that important of a base note. It's there, but it's not like some kind of dominating thing that you're gonna like just detect, or even for just your average perfume, not even enthusiast, your average purchaser. They're gonna get a fresh, sweet, versatile, somewhat spicy, almost tropical kind of a fragrance. This thing works year round, in my opinion. The difference between this and Paco Rabanne's Parfum is I think this has just a touch more spice. And that's about it. Other than that, they are almost identical, in my opinion. They have that warm, like almost tropical feeling solar note. And a solar note to me, what I've seen, like Tommy's Vibrant Summer always comes to my mind when I think of solar notes, because it's heavy in that fragrance. And basically, there's a reviewer, he's a really good reviewer, and the way that he described it I thought was awesome. And he basically said, imagine somebody walking in from, they've been outside all day and the sun is beating down on their freshly laundered clothes, and they walk in and you get that kind of radiating smell. And that's a great description, because you get a lot of that in this, on top of that creamy white floral, zesty citrus, a little bit of soft spiciness, and some sweetness from that amber. So that's what's going on with this fragrance. As far as performance, so far it's about average. I can definitely see this thing increasing a lot over time. I can see this thing getting probably 7 or 8 hours after I have it for 4 or 5 months or something. For right now, I'm getting a solid 5 hours, so I'm not complaining about that, because this thing ran me like 23 bucks. And for a fragrance that smells 90 to 95% close to $100 fragrance, that performs 5 hours, does everything I wanted it to, that Parfum from 1 Million does. This does everything that does for me. Not as loud at first. It might be as loud later on, like I'm saying. It does a great job. $23. And you're smelling like $100 fragrance. So it's a compliment kind of fragrance too. It's so easy to wear. This is one of those dumb reaches. I know, just for me personally, this is not going to get lost in my rotation. It's not. I wear these things for a few days in a row because sometimes I have to, and I'm not even like the hugest fan of them. This one, I was like looking forward to, like, yeah, let me get some more of that on there. So because I kind of let the cat out of the bag a little bit on how I feel about this thing, I'm going to give this one a 7.5 out of 10. I like it that much. Just the scent profile alone, 7.5 out of 10. If this thing increases good in performance, it could be an 8 or an 8.5. I'm digging this thing. Not going to be for everybody. Those solar notes can be kind of weird to some people. I personally like it. It makes it so versatile to me. It'll work in the summer just as well as the winter, in my opinion. Maybe a little bit better in the cooler weather because it's kind of sweet and stuff. But overall, it is just a versatile, everyday, casual fragrance. It's not a dressed up fragrance. I wore it to church. Didn't necessarily fit the mood the best because I like wearing something a little bit fancier and more, you know, business style or dressed up, but it did just fine. It did just fine. This is a youthful fragrance, but it's a casual wear that anybody can enjoy. So if something like that piques your interest, it's almost got a tropical feel, little sweet, zesty citrus, creamy floral, lots of solar, soft spices. That's what's going on with this one right here. So yeah, it's definitely a winner. And if you guys have this thing, let me know what you think about this one. If you have both this and the Parfum, let me know if you think that my comparison is accurate. I don't even have to say that. You guys let me know regardless. You guys write all kinds of stuff. So yeah, it's a winner. 7.5 out of 10. And I'm glad that I picked it up. So yeah, that's my final thoughts on Fakhar's Extrait. With that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always. And until next time.